Hey guys, what is up? We got a brand new series starting tonight, and that series is Dune Prophecy. Really excited to check this out. Of course, big Dune fan over here. You guys, I consider Dune Part 2 to be a perfect movie. Now, the reviews for the series have not been stellar, but it doesn't mean they've been bad. It's been kind of the range of like 80% Rotten Tomatoes to like 75% Rotten Tomatoes. So it's not like this is the worst TV show ever written. But, this is taking place in the Dune world. It's got a lot of actors I'm excited to see. Actors like Travis Fimmel from Vikings, and Dances by Wolves. And then there's also Mark Strong. Mark Strong is also in here as the Emperor of the universe. So very excited to see that. And this is a story set thousands of years before the story of Paul Atreides. This is the story of the Bene Gesserit, the Sisterhood. Developing their dominance in the houses across the universe, dominating. Creating the prophecy of the Assam Galib. I think I said that right. It's been a while since I watched Dune, so yeah, it's gonna be very, very much like a kind of like a sci-fi Game of Thrones type series. I think they've been going for. But with all that out of the way, guys, and guys, make sure you press the subscribe button. See that button? See that button right there? Button. See that button? Press the subscribe button. It helps us out so much on our channel. And let's start our reaction to Dune Prophecy, episode number 1. Here we go.
Oh no! Oh my god! No way! Oh, it's Superdome! Oh, look at these fights!
Victory is celebrated in the light, but it is won in the darkness.
What holds more truth? History or prophecy?
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between history and prophecy.
Against the thinking machines
Oh.
that enslaved them.
Whoa.
History says it was an Atreides.
I don't remember there being AI in Dune. Whoa.
While my great-grandfather deserted the fight.
Cool.
We were banished to a desolate world.
Ah, so they're banished somewhere. The Bene Gesserit. I'm not Bene Gesserit yet, though.
Others who shared might spun out of lies.
Oh. She Atreides? Is that what you're saying?
I, Valya Harkonnen,
Oh.
set out to change it.
A Harkonnen. So the Atreides are the ones in power right now. Oh, that looks like Atreides right there.
Broke free from the
Oh no,
past.
just kidding, it's Harkonnen.
New family. Next,
Oh.
she trained sisters to work as truth sayers. Assigned to the great houses to help them sift truth from
Yep,
lies.
the Bene Gesserit. That's who they are.
But those who held power were inherently driven by violence and
Yeah,
greed.
always wanted more power.
They required more than just guidance. They required transformation.
Always wanting more power.
Raquella embarked. She wanted to breed better leaders.
Oh.
She amassed a vast genetic archive. She would use it to foster the right royal unions and
Ah,
cultivate rulers with
yes.
control.
Create the most powerful babies.
Heresy. But Mother Superior knew
Usually things like that are.
and I would stop at nothing to carry it out.
Wallach IX, homeworld of the Sisterhood. You have been called, Miss Harkonnen, to the chambers of Arlita. Never can trust a Harkonnen. They got plans on top of plans. Oh. Get out! Who's coming? The Prophet? Is that Arrakis? Oh, it's a sandworm. Whoa. Damn, that's a cool ass sandworm. Premonitions of the future. What the? What do you mean by that? Is something even worse coming? Like a really big threat to this universe?
She warned us. Tyranner fell. A reckoning. A holy judgment brought on by a tyrant.
A holy war?
I swear,
Hmm.
the first empress to rule the Imperium.
Oh, no, just
One loyal to us.
an empress, not an emperor.
What she foresaw was a force of unimaginable darkness that could destroy us completely. I had to convince my sisters of what was true.
Two opposite factions, it seems, are going to make a power grab.
We must carry her legacy forward. We must keep pushing the boundaries of what it means to be human.
Sometimes that ends in good, and sometimes it ends in bad ways.
Until we advance.
Foundation of our virtues.
Humility is the foundation of our virtues.
Oh.
Man is holy.
The old and new generation
Holy.
having different views on how they should govern.
Most would run from it. I would walk through it. That is why Mother Raquella chose me to lead.
But you know, sometimes people will act for coup to happen if they don't like what they hear.
Stepping in.
What are you looking for?
Mother Dorothea.
Have been done long ago.
Oh. You looking into the DNA vault?
So I can return the Sisterhood to its value.
Everyone has different values, different beliefs.
You heard what she said. You swore to use every tool.
Because I did not want to fight with her on her deathbed.
This is no tool. This is us being God. And we will be judged for it. I honor my grandmother.
Oh,
This great work of hers.
so they were related.
Dorothea.
Oof. Oh, there we go. Using the powers. Never.
I will never bend.
That's what they always say. Then you can die. Yep. Yep. You don't respect me? I cut you off. Ta-da, blood. 30 years later. 116 years after the Great Machine Wars. So that's what we saw in the beginning, the Machine Wars. 10,000 before the birth of Paul Atreides. Cool. So, Paul Atreides is not coming into fruition for a very long time.
That's for truth, Sarah. And House Harkonnen has put in a fourth request.
Oh, her own house.
And you can tell House Harkonnen no
Yep.
for a fourth time.
Guess she's a Harkonnen but doesn't like the Harkonnen household.
And your husband must be quite a catch, fleeing in so quickly.
Imperial Guards.
Princess's half-brother.
There will be no risk to the princess here.
One of those other daughters is the heir to the Golden Lion throne.
So whose house does he belong to?
Is,
Charming guy this guy is.
Humanity's greatest weapon is the lie. Observe the large amount of
Yes,
white matter.
it very much is.
Good news for the sister. So it went well. This time next week she'll be out.
Got a new pupil. A highborn pupil. Ah, cool. The ships. Is that Kaladin? Oh no, Saluce's second duelist. Homeworld of the Imperial House. The Imperial House. It's probably our princess right here. This show's like a lot more vibrant than the movies. I'm already seeing. Well, it is different cinematographer, you know. It's very different cinematographer. They're definitely doing it, by the way.
Unhand the princess! Filthy scum.
Constantine, you made it!
I bet I missed your time the
Her brother.
Avoid starts of diapers.
About to get a rude awakening of where you're going next.
Princess?
You wanna see?
So is she gonna be like the main person we'll be following, I wonder? Fight.
Emperor Carino has reviewed House Richesi's proposal and finds the terms to be acceptable.
So this is House Atreides.
Feet that will know no equal.
So I was right in the trailer. He was House Atreides.
Won't hinder it, a thing of the past, and spice will flow.
Let the spice flow.
But your issues on Arrakis aren't going away. Not without my ships to protect the harvest from
Ah, Arrakis.
It is in my blood to do, and I do it spectacularly.
Whoever controls Arrakis controls the universe.
Just let this small ask derail our entire agreement.
Do not play the House of Atreides, my pink coat friend. You do not play the Atreides for fools. This guy's so dead.
Your mind and
Oh.
body must be within your
Training in the arts of the Bene Gesserit.
Only then can you discern the truth.
Yeah,
In front of you
they definitely would have fight, 'cause Lee Jessica could go could really go waka with people in those movies. Some intense training right here, like the Navy SEALs of the universe. Oh. She's progressing pretty well.
These were the best you could find.
Oh.
If you think it's so simple to deceive, sister, tell us, why are you here?
My story. I slit his throat in his sleep. Then I went home.
Everyone's always got a tragic backstory in shows like
Did the
this.
same to my parents. The looks on your faces.
Does she tell the truth or does she lie?
I hear Emperor Richesi's quite charming.
The boy is 9.
Before he comes of age.
He's a child, sweetie.
I make
Ooh, who's this? Ooh, that looks like Travis from All right there. Ooh, I'm excited to see his character.
What is it, Kev? There's a soldier here from Arrakis. What is it? It's Desmond Hart, sir.
Desmond Hart. Is that who Travis from All is? House Atreides.
Because I'm the only one that can tell you the truth.
What truth?
The attack on Arrakis. It wasn't Fremen.
Oh.
They were insurgents from your own allied worlds.
The
Oh.
equipment they used was from off planet. Now we're trained in their ways.
Harkonnens?
Once a harvester ejected its payload of spice, their ship collected it. It was theft.
Oh. Other factions stealing from each other.
His story is true, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
Or at least he believes it to be.
So the houses are just fighting each other, stealing from each other right now.
In the meantime, we're about to have quite a party. Yes.
Would you like to come to the wedding? Sure, why not? Ah. Doesn't like he trusts the Bene Gesserit. Doesn't trust him. What is she seeing? Oh. A murder at this wedding, possibly? The machines? Is that what we're seeing? A new machine war? Even though I don't know much about the machine war, like, that looks like it's like preluding that right now.
But the moment I saw you, I knew that one day you would lead our Imperium to a better future.
They want her to be the Empress.
I have something I need to attend to.
Just how we were talking about at the start of the show. They want not an emperor, but an empress to rule the Imperium.
There was a time when you took my views seriously. The Imperium was the stronger for it.
Yes, you
Saying you're weak.
The Sisterhoods, you mean?
Acolyte wounds are forged in fire. They last a lifetime. And mine is a bad influence.
Jen has bite, doesn't she?
She'll go far. If she can be tamed.
Yeah, I would not pair the princess with that crazy girl.
When was I ever tamed? Never. She won't be under Kasha's influence much longer.
With the Egyptian. She has reason to be loyal to us.
Yeah, I was thinking her. She would be a good choice if you want loyalty.
Nowhere else to turn. She excels in her studies. She is uniquely useful.
We'll see.
Oh, don't dissemble, sister. You're only hard on her because she's your favourite.
Well, your favourite's like a lamb lost in the woods.
Yeah. The small girl, you know, the smaller of the girls is just messing up all the time.
Valya is a truant.
Don't underestimate yourself, Tila. What matters most is what's underneath those hard layers.
Uh-oh. Who's coming now? Got a visitor. Oh. Is this the Bene Gesserit from Atreides' house?
May the Rachese seed find purchase in royal wombs.
That guy seems like a prick, guys. He seems like a really big prick. And you don't mess with House Atreides. Ah, the daughter.
The least we can do is our due diligence. Why do you dismiss her out of hand?
It wasn't out of hand. I heard what she said.
Don't you want to take the warnings of someone who's like, hey, maybe we should slow down a bit?
On the levers of power, and yet our grasp on it is still fragile. I am trying to protect us.
Everyone just wants more power on top of power.
I believe maybe she's growing too close to Louise. It's so unlike her to abandon her post at this precarious
That's
time.
exactly my point.
Yeah.
Why not just check the match?
Why don't you just do a little more digging, see if everything's gonna be okay, you know? Especially if it's a much trusted, Bene Gesserit. Oh my god. No, I would feel really down on myself if I had to marry a 9-year-old child.
What do they call you?
Right.
So what do you
You
do?
don't actually have to speak. Father says this is just a formality.
What a jerk. Yeah, Hunger Games vibes when I see those berries. That was in the vision as well, remember? So I guess that's how marriage works in Dune. They eat berries.
The profit is there. It's simple mathematics, really.
I'm sure you're right, Baron Harkonnen. Let me think about it.
You
Oh,
won't regret it.
Baron Harkonnen.
My offer never goes out. I'll see it. It's medicinal benefits.
Would you excuse me a moment, please?
Baron Harkonnen. Well, it can't be the same guy from Dune, because this is like 10,000 years before them. What's he got? Some type of ball? A machine? Oh. So they're afraid of these machine things.
Yeah, step aside.
Uh-oh.
And tell me you're all afraid of a little toy.
Afraid? You exist because House Carino defeated thinking machines.
Oh. So the machines are like the White Walkers.
Let us, for now, overlook this transgression.
Oh my god. You're being weak. Oh my god. I'm gonna say, the show's picking up a bit for me right now. Wasn't sure in the beginning. Yeah. Yeah. You messed up. You're looking weak.
Thank you, Nez.
Once our marriage goes through, you call something like that again and I'll stab you myself, you little shit. Get rid of that thing.
Yeah. It's not a marriage of love.
Cashel may be wrong about the wedding, but no one is closer to the Emperor. We need her influence. You can't keep taking pieces off the board just because they disagree with you.
Yeah.
If you want to protect her, Tula, get her head straight.
Yeah, she's like, you don't get her head straight, she go bye-bye.
After all our training, the princess will just stroll in here as an acolyte. How's that fair? She's a princess. She's never known fair.
The princess is not gonna be liked when she comes. Let's just say that.
In that case,
Drugs time. Drugs and partying.
Fear can be debilitating. Especially on a planet like Arrakis where everything is
They're trying to kill you?
trying to kill you.
Yep. A lot of things do try to kill her in Arrakis. Fremen,
Find solutions.
Harkonnens,
Familiar.
Sandworms.
Not exactly. What do you think the fleet of fighters will be enough to end my troubles on Arrakis? Yes. But they'll do nothing about the growing insurgency in the Imperium.
Yeah. You might stop one threat, but you got a million more on the horizon.
Your Majesty. More and more people question if we're too quick to discard the machines. And why only the great houses profit from spies?
That's how the world works, my friend. The rich just get richer.
Everything to my daughter. But I feel this wedding is wrong. We can call it off.
Yeah, just
Lose control of Arrakis.
Some decisions you just have to make even if they feel wrong. Maybe the smartest idea for the prince and princess to sneak out. You know, we've never seen a nightclub in the Dune movies, so this is a first. Yeah, looks like you got a lady friend right there. Oh. Looking for Mr. Swordmaster. The one you're really in love with.
Want to share? Atreides? Everything okay? We're good.
She got the blue eyes with spice flowing through her. Dude, this is not going to end well for you. It's not. What is... I have a bad feeling she's going to be, like, rooted out or something. This, like, one that's behind everyone.
What's wrong? Don't worry, Joyce. One way or another, our past always finds us.
That is true. Especially in the sci-fi world. So you're looking at... Looks like Arrakis. It's just footage from the battle. So you're looking at a worm? Oh, a worm was coming for him. Well, this kid's dead. Yeah, this kid's gonna die. I'm just saying right now. He's going to die.
I had a bad dream.
I kind of hope he's not like the good guy pretending to actually be a bad guy.
There's a war hidden in plain sight. Waged by an enemy that has made themselves indispensable. They just come here to do our thinking for us.
But the machine was ended ages
The
ago.
Bene Gesserit?
They did.
Oh. Is he a secret child? Is he like Paul Atreides? He died? What?
It won't be in vain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Like I told you, we needed that one bad thing to happen. Killing a child. What is this guy's plan? Uh-oh. Oh. She's been infected too. Okay, the kid's dead. It's like it's burning them. What the hell is this sickness? Yep, it's burning them. Wow, what a cool shot. What are we looking at? Alright. I'm intrigued. You have my attention. You have my attention. Alright guys, that was episode 1 of Dune Prophecy. I thought in the beginning this show was really slow. I thought it was really slow. Of course, I'm not saying because I'm a Gen Zer, I'm in Gen Z, I know that. And I was like, oh, talky, oh, boring, boring, boring. No. The thing about, like, me with shows is that, you gotta have something in there that's gonna be excited. The machine war stuff in the beginning was really, really cool. I didn't really know that about Dune, I haven't really, like, I've read, like, the first part, maybe, of the book. I never got around to reading the second book. Not got really around to finishing it because I actually lost my Dune book, which very devastated about it. But that stuff was cool. Knowing that there was, like, this really big threat in the universe before, the war on Arrakis, this really big universal threat that everyone had to fight. Kind of like the big overarching, like, bad guy they fought. But I thought it was going really slow in the beginning, just giving us a lot of exposition. You're doing a lot of explaining, I think if you've never watched Dune before, this is going to be really hard to follow. Because you're not going to understand what they're saying in Arrakis, or, you're not going to understand what spice means. You're not going to understand these houses. You're not going to understand, like, why they want an empress on the throne. You're not going to know what words like Imperium means. This is really a show for, like, if you've watched Dune. And luckily, I've watched Dune and I love Dune. I got my Dune 2 poster over there. You can't see it, of course. It's my IMAX Dune 2 poster when I went to go see it for the first time. And towards the middle, when we got to the wedding, when we got to the ceremony after the wedding, it started to pick up. We started to get, sense about what was really going on, who Mark Strong's character is, which, I'm excited that they didn't kill Mark Strong in the first episode. I was like, are they going to kill Mark Strong in the first episode? And then Travis Fimmel, I'm so excited to see him in here. He's such a brilliant actor, if that's, like I said, the Vikings, or if that's what he did with Dancing with, I think it's called Dances with Wolves, or Dancing with Wolves, it was a Ridley Scott show. But, it seems like he's going to be the bad guy. He's going to be the bad guy, which he usually is the bad guy. And here he, like, literally burning a child somehow. And then also, we supposedly saw him on Arrakis getting eaten by a sandworm. So what the hell is he if he is alive? And what type of power does he have? And is he part of a new section of people who are rising up against these big and powerful houses? That's interesting to see. Then the Bene Gesserit, of course, their mission, we learn, is to get an empress on the throne so they can control the entire universe. Because the one thing they do not control yet, they do not control the emperor. The emperor has always been a man. They've never had an empress on the throne. That's going to be a really interesting to see how that plan's going to come about. And what's interesting, this show is coming out, in a time in our political climate as well, because shows like this really do kind of connect to our politics in a way, But I'm not really going to get into that, we're not here to talk about politics. But I think, just the overall theme of this episode, just was to introduce us to this character, introduce to the world where this is a world without Paul Atreides. We've only seen the Dune world through the eyes of Paul Atreides, following his journey. But now we're following all these other characters, We're following the Atreides princess and prince, the Atreides family, the Bene Gesserit. We're going to learn about all these other houses, We're learning about the machine world war, So many things are going to introduce to us in the show that's going to dive deeper into the lore of Dune. Did I like the episode? I thought the episode was okay. It wasn't the greatest first episode of all time. It wasn't no Penguin. It wasn't no Penguin episode 1. But it was still a very, very good episode. Not very, very good. I'd say okay. It's an okay episode. The start of it, I believe, was not so strong. But I think they ended the episode pretty okay. Pretty okay. What are your guys' thoughts? Dune Prophecy, did it hit on all cylinders for you? Or are you kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. Leave your comments down below. Like the video. Comment. Subscribe. Do all that. Join us on our road to 500 subscribers. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.